Yo, what up? This is Road to Becoming a Profitable Trader. Today is October 1st and 10:11 p.m. So going into today, my bias was actually incorrect. I was bullish. And the reason behind that was previously on Monday, what happened was price had come down into this order block close enough to 50% for me and completely displaced away, forming a hammer candle. But of course, it ended up being wrong. And I did take some trades today, though. I'll go over those a little later. But as per bias going into like tomorrow, it's kind of confusing, right? So there's two things that I'm looking at. First off is this weekly OTE here, this range. 50% is still lower. So we could potentially be drawing to that. Although the only thing that's kind of confusing me right now is that price pretty much came down, filled this weekly imbalance perfectly, and then moved away if we use this swing low instead of this one. So this should be a protected low because it is inside this for value gap. So this is a valid swing point. So I could potentially be bullish tomorrow, but what I would like to see is some overnight again, London kind of forming a low, and beginning of New York coming out, taking some, maybe potentially taking out this high here, forming a market structure shift. That would look very, very good to me. Other than that, I can go over some of the trades I took today. So I took one L and one W. So going into today, originally, again, like I said earlier, my bias was bullish, but when I saw market open, I immediately noticed the news and knew that I should kind of stay out of the market for the first hour or so. So I gave it some time to kind of recoup, and what I realized was what price ended up doing was, if we mark out our previous day high, we actually ended up sweeping it early morning and Asia session last night. In New York Open, market structure shift to the downside. So that kind of confirms that I can look for shorts. So I was originally looking for any sort of retracement on the 5-minute, although it wasn't offered till we reached this weekly fair value gap. And of course, that was way too late in the day for me to take, right? So yeah, this was offered here. So instead I switched to the 1-minute, and I was kind of looking for some any sort of retracement to OTE. So I took this right here. The one thing I don't like about this 1-minute scalping model type thing is that if you end up, like, say for example, I decided to take this high and this low as my swing points for my OTE, and decided to set up a short, something like this, for example. I would have been stopped out right away because we would have been at the low, right? So that could have perfectly happened to me because we had reached this weekly fair value gap at that point. We had tapped the consequent encroachment, and we could have obviously stopped me out there. But I low-key think this 1-minute model is a little bit, it may be more focused on, maybe it is more luck-based. I might have gotten lucky for both of my trades today, but I'm just glad I'm break even. And I'm definitely going to stop the 1-minute model until I've backtested it more. So other than that, that was the first trade. The second one was I noticed a 5-minute market structure shift, displacement away from this weekly fair value gap. This could also be, instead of displacement, a retracement to OTE again, and we are here. If we like tapped into, oh wow, we didn't tap into any PD arrays here. That's interesting. Very interesting to note. But yeah, we tapped into the premium range and started moving away here. But before that, we reached this weekly fair value gap, displaced away, market structure shift at around 2 p.m. so the PM session. And again, I was looking for a continuation on the 1-minute. So I think I just drew my OTE stick from, I think it was this low to this high. Took a long right there in that order block. Got stopped out right away. Happens. Again, that goes to show that this 1 minute model low-key might be luck, and that I need to stop doing it. But that was my trading day. And low-key, I think we're bullish tomorrow, bro. Just look, we're already forming this that wick of the candle, bro. Like, we'll see. I also need to focus more on just taking these like 5 minute trades instead of a damn 1 minute trade. Like, I saw this live. This is the funniest thing ever, right? So before market opened, I was saying, I was looking at this swing high, this swing low, and I was saying, yo, what this low-key looks like a good trade. But the issue was I hadn't realized that we sweeped the previous day's high at that point. So going up right at 9:30, right at market open, offer this perfect OTE entry, and boom. Insane, dude. Insane. Like, if somebody out there in the world is able to catch some shit like this, dude, holy, bro. 20R. Could have taken that all the way to the weekly fair value gap close. That's 30R, dude. Absolutely insane. Never seen anything like it. But you gotta be pretty insane for that. Like, bias for me when I was going into the market was bullish. So of course I wasn't really watching that. And I think part of that might have been just confirmation bias. I was only looking for things that kind of supported my predetermined bias. So I need to of course pay attention to what could you know what's happening on both sides of the market. Like, not just looking for bullish confluence. I should also be looking for bearish confluence, just to kind of see what is actually happening and get a better understanding and analysis of the market. But yeah, that's everything I got for today. I know this went on for a little bit longer than usual. Yeah, but I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Peace.